as I've gotten into this realm of my world, my journey, is I just can't work 20 hours a day anymore.
Alright, so if you don't know or you're new to the channel, my name is HeatherJustCreate, and this is Stephi, and she's my mentor.
Good morning.
How have things changed now that you are in a stage of life where I have this perception that people are supposed to be counting down to the end of working?
Well, you hope that you put in all those hours to have more time in your future and more money and more reason to do other things with your time. And that is certainly, I would hope, the end game for anybody. But that end game, I think, has been pushed back as the world has changed. I mean, I don't believe I'm the same as my parents when they were in their late 50s. I believe that we've aged differently, and now we're more vibrant, and we want to contribute longer. We are living longer. That's a big deal. So I look at 58 as being middle age. Middle age used to be 38 or 42. Mm-hmm. So if middle age has changed by 15 years, basically, then I'm still working towards that promise of more time. The reality is there's only 24 hours in a day. There's only 52 weeks in a year. That never changes. So I've learned, or started understanding, the act of negotiating with myself. I'll go out tonight, and I won't go to bed till 11 o'clock because I want to go out with my girlfriends, which happened last night. But that did not change today's agenda, which was I had to get up, do meeting notes from yesterday, get ready for this meeting that we're driving to, work with Jacqueline on a report, work with Cindy on an invoice, and still get everybody running, Ep.9 running on the jobs that were due today. And also you let things go. Certain things become very unimportant as you get older when you realize it's not going to change anything. If somebody wants to come over to my house and drop in, I am not going to run around and clean the house anymore, because guess what? Nobody cares. They just want to see you. That's a hard thing to understand. I think, Heather, between you and me, you're looking ahead going, sometimes I'm exhausted, sometimes I just can't fit it all in. Some of that stuff may not matter. It's hard to see that now because you're in the go-go mode, and I'm in sustainability. I want to keep going because I'm not done. Everything else, everything I do, no one's going to die because I didn't, get a marketing report done by 10 a.m. If I showed up to this client meeting completely unprepared, no one's going to die. But there are things I might interact with where people could die, or animals, or, so you have limited time. I mean, I look at my husband, I go, we have limited time left together. I don't want to just make it all about work or all about another dollar. I might be fine with 5. I don't need 10. So these are bigger decisions. And I think if you can make some of those in your 30s, you are so far ahead of the game. When I was in my 30s, if I didn't work those 90 hours, something was wrong with me. And I have to tell you, looking back, there was a lot of wasted time. There was a lot of me showing off that I worked 90 hours a week. And I'm not quite sure every hour really made a huge difference. But that's retrospect. When you're in Pennsylvania, they have hills that are, like 1,200 feet high, and they call it, let's go to the mountains. Yeah. And then you live here, and they're 9,000 feet tall. And
that's an actual mountain?
Okay. We're surrounded by them. We have Big Bear and Arrowhead and San Jacinto, and
you're cute with your mountain talk.
Yeah.